What's going on, everyone? What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from Unsleeved Media. I'm actually over on the quartering set right now. I'm formatting Unsleeved Media's set right now, and I'm going to be updating the set look and feel, and I've got to fix the computer. It's running really slow for whatever reason. So I just shoot today's video here today, and probably tomorrow's too, because I've got two topics. We saw last night at the 2018 Video Game Awards a further announcement of a $10 million prize pool that Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast has put together to promote Magic Arena, specifically, in my opinion, even though they're talking about splitting the prize pool between digital and physical. Let's be honest here. Wizards of the Coast wants paper Magic gone. There's absolutely no reason for paper Magic to exist in 2018. In 2019, 2020 going forward. Other than the fans' absolute love for the game, there's really no financial reason for it to exist because they can literally print money using Magic Arena. They don't have to print any cards. They don't have to print any booster packs. They can balance games in real time. They can nerf cards more easily. They can control the rules really easily. Banning cards, limiting cards won't be that difficult. It won't feel as bad because you didn't pay a fortune for them. Let's be honest. Magic Arena, as we've been saying for a very long time, is where Wizards wants you to spend your money. Now, the entrenched Magic purists and fans of other formats like Commander or Pauper or Legacy or Vintage or whatever wacky format you might want to play, they're not going to play on Magic Arena right now. People seem to think, some of my cohorts here in the Magic the Gathering commentary community seem to think, oh, yeah, no, Magic Online's going nowhere. Well, I don't see any of this money dedicated to Magic Online. Oh, well, people will still play Pauper and Limited and or Legacy and Vintage on Magic Online. No, Wizards doesn't care about them because they really are a tiny portion of the game and they generate no money for Wizards of the Coast. If you're a Legacy player or Vintage player, you're not buying new booster boxes, most of them anyway. Even Modern players, although they do tap into the Modern market more with the Masters type products, and the ultra high-end reprint type products. So Modern players still matter, but bringing Modern to Magic Arena wouldn't be as difficult as, say, dealing with going back to Alpha, 25 years of sets. They could go back a much shorter period of time, bring Modern to Arena. Now, I don't know if that's in their plans or not, but I would suspect from a business standpoint it is. And we saw last night them really pushing Magic as an esport and $10 million dedicated to a prize pool. That is an enormous number. That isn't sticking a toe in. That is jumping all the way in. And meanwhile, most of us paper players, all we would like is for them to spend an extra penny per booster box to give us better card stock. How come you can dedicate $10 million to a gamble, to a hypothetical esports scene, in hopes that people will adopt Magic Arena, which I don't think they will. I think Magic Arena, to be clear where that's at, I think Magic Arena is making and will make Wizards of the Coast a ton of money, okay? I want to be clear about that. Magic Arena, I think it's lasted longer than I thought it would, and it's clearly making them money. There's still that whale market out there, the fact that they can put this on mobile, tablets more easily. Magic Arena is where they want people to put their cash, and they must be doing it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be investing at this level. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily that the game is growing. That just means people are shifting how they spend money. And, of course, when you can play on an app, then you don't have to go into your local game store. And everything that we've seen over the past 5 years shows us that Wizards doesn't really care about the local game store because ultimately they're a nuisance for them. They have to maintain their organized play. They have to deal with stupid interactions with customers. They have to send them booster packs. They have to send them promotional items. They have to send them stuff to run tournaments. They would have to do none of this without the local game store. And it's really sad. And, nobody is speaking out about it from what I can tell. The larger Magic content creators, probably because they're all sponsored by large online companies like TCG Player and Card Kingdom, but that's neither here nor there. Who am I to judge, I suppose? But let the record show. As many haters as I have in the local game store community, I've always been on record in support of local game stores and have been in the 5 or 10 years that I've been YouTubing. And just because they don't like that I'm a little rougher on the edges, they're willing to reject my support. So that's on them, I suppose. But we've seen this Magic eSports.com. They're talking about in 2019, we're elevating the original strategy to a new stratosphere of excitement. I would say excrement, but $10 million prize pool across Magic Arena and tabletop in Magic 2019. Now I've seen some people say that, they're splitting it even down the middle. I find that hard to believe. They don't say that here. I don't know where that is said. If it is said somewhere, good. Your new path to victory and millions in prizes, featuring Magic Pro League players versus challengers from the Magic community. Compete in Magic Arena and Tabletop Magic. The new flagship competitions for Magic Arena, eSports, and Tabletop Magic. So you can redeem your starter kit. Now, they put out this code last night, Game Awards, and for a couple of hours, all I could see is that it wasn't working for most people. But you'll get a bunch of stuff. And it was probably money well spent. I hope they saw a large influx of users. Clearly, with the site going down, probably true. 32 top-ranked Magic players. Root for your favorite. Watch weekly MTG Arena matchups. Nobody wants to watch that. Magic Pro League. This is good. They're going to have the battle for a $1 million prize pool begins at the Mythic Invitational. Now, this means to me that you're not going to win $1 million at PAX, but I'm not sure because it's tough to say. You have a 3-day tournament starting 111 days from now. So they're really pushing this off till the next summer. But I don't know. I think this is probably the smart business move for Wizards of the Coast. They clearly don't care about card stock quality. They don't care about the local game stores. They don't really care about the tournament scene because it's also dying. We've seen Channel Fireball admit that they're not making any money running Grand Prix. So what is the only option here? For them, they're going to go to Wizards of the Coast and demand more compensation, demand more money be set aside for prize support, more co-op funds to run these GPs. And Wizards doesn't care because they're going to have Magic Arena. They have eSports. They don't need to rent out convention centers all over the world. They could just rent out the same one over and over again and run people on site versus people off site, fly people into one location. This is one thing I've said about Grand Prix all along, is that they should really just be happening in 1 or 2 locations, and people just go to them. Make them a week or 2 long and make them at, in Seattle, so you don't have to spend all the money, and let Wizards of the Coast run them. I think that's what they're going to do for the esports stuff. They're going to rent out some esports arena and they're going to put money into that. It's sad to see, but this is progress, I suppose. And I'm an old Magic player. I've been around since Revised or before, so I've been playing Magic for over 20 years. And I guess it's time for the new guard. I don't think they're doing anything. They don't plan on doing anything to keep the old players. They're looking at those 9-year-olds with their mom's credit cards and microtransactions. That's what they're interested in right now. That's just my opinion. Hey, maybe if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. But I'm uninspired by this. I don't feel like this is going to end well for them. And I feel bad for my fellow Magic players who just want cards that they pay $4 a pack for to not bend the minute they open the pack. But we've been waiting years for that, and Wizards of the Coast clearly isn't going to do a damn thing about it. It's too bad, but we're going to get to enjoy a hilarious gaffe in their announcement trailer in later today or tomorrow's video. So what do you think of the $10 million prize pool? Will it get you to play Magic Arena? Or do you think it's just a desperation Hail Mary pass trying to get into that esports money? My opinion is way too late. They should have been in the market 5 years ago. But hey, I'm wrong all the time. Look forward to hearing what you have to say about it in the comment section down below.
We have a new Magic Champion! You will know.
the stage and the lights, you won't have to tell anyone because they will already know.